long time no talk. Real quick, just wanted to drop in here and say that this is going to be one of the most competitive challenges in the game. I'm sure of it. I didn't have a problem with losing to Mitchell, but Daniel, who only makes snarky comments when he's doing good but wants to pout the rest of the time, that irritates me, and I want nothing more than to destroy him.
So, it's really sad. I have tried not very hard on any of the HOHs thus far, so I haven't really wanted to be that person and have felt like I'm in an okay space. And I don't really want this one, but I'm still trying. And I'm trying as hard as I can, and literally can't even get half of what these other people are doing, so I don't even know why I'm trying. But all that to say, at least I can tell people honestly this time I tried my best.
Hello. I know I said my goal was going to be to beat Daniel and then stop, and I did that, but I just don't think it's a good idea to stop, because if I just quit, then it's going to look like I'm handing it to Mitchell, and I can't let that be obvious, so I got to keep fighting for it. I don't really think I want to beat Mitchell, honestly. I want to let him do all the work and get the blood on his hands. However, I like winning. We'll see what happens.
When both people who are leading in this challenge by a lot aren't going to put you up on the block, you don't mind if I just kick back and relax.
This really might be one of the most competitive competitions I've seen in Big Brother hometowns. Unfortunately, I'm in the top 3 racing for the top, and it's really annoying because Daniel's like, I'm going to hold off for a long time, then bam, I'm going to catch back up, and I'm just like, dude, stop.
So, Mitchell won HOH. That is great news for me because Mitchell's not going to put me out. But what my actual thoughts are with Mitchell being HOH, Mitchell's cracked. So, I'm going to sit back and enjoy these fireworks.
Hi everybody. This is the HOH ceremony for this week. As this week's HOH, it is my responsibility to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. This game is hard because you have to make choices and hopefully work to secure yourself moving forward to the best of your ability. I already had a near brush with death, and so I'm weighing every option very carefully and when making this decision. My first nominee is going to be Daniel. Daniel, this comes as no surprise to you. We've already talked about it. It's 100% a game-related decision, nothing personal at all. My second nominee is going to be Matt. Matt, I love you outside this game, but I don't know where you're at because you're not being very active, and I haven't talked to you really at all. So good luck to both Daniel and Matt in the veto competition, and let's have a good round.
Hey, BBH house, this is Matt, and I decided to change my voice. Hey viewers, as you all know, I'm on the block. Let's see what happens. I hope I'm safe. I'm gonna see what happens tomorrow. I don't know. Now here's a view of some dead flowers. Dead flowers. Alright, see you later.
Alex can be so infuriating. Like right now, he's like, I swear your alliance is lying to you. There's people in it voting to save Daniel. They're evicting Matt. If he's talking about Ginny, guess what? Ginny told us that. Nobody else is. It's one person who we know. And guess what, bud? I've been told people from your alliance are saving Matt and evicting Daniel, which is opposite of what you think. So, what we got going on here, dude. Also, like, you're just trying to cause drama and chaos and work it to your advantage. And I'm just so over it. Like, just, because even if they end up lying to me, guess what? I will learn tonight and can navigate from there. But dude, I do not trust you. If you have not realized that, I do not trust you. Even if I'm in the wrong, I'd rather vote with people I trust and play with them and go from there depending on this outcome.
What's up, BBH House? This is Matt. Yeah, I'm sort of sad about the nominations. Actually, I'm really sad. Daniel and I in this game are tight. And so it's really sad to have him up alongside myself. I'm not surprised Mitchell put Daniel up because I know that they've been butting heads a little bit. I'm sort of surprised. Notice I said sort of. Surprised that he put me up. Yeah, I haven't been as active, and that's totally on me. Work and life has been hectic this week. But before he got put up, he just messaged me saying, hey, we're good. We're going to work together. And I just thought that was enough. Clearly it wasn't. So here I am on the block alongside one of my closest allies in this game. Now, before I got on a boat, because I was on a boat, I needed to relax. I messaged Mitchell saying if it's Daniel and I on the block, that I told him that to tell people to evict me, which I shouldn't have said. I love Daniel, and I know that he loves me too, but we have to ultimately fight for ourselves in this game. So I'm hoping that Daniel or myself gets off, obviously, because we have to fight. There's no reason to give up this early in this game. Yeah, so also, Mitchell said the main reason was I wasn't talking a lot in this game, but I know that he's not stupid. I know that he knows that Daniel and I have a connection, especially through our sequester connection. So there's that. So I don't know. I'm just...
Cowboy Marston here, winning his second competition ever in Big Brother's hometown. So this is my third season playing, so second comp win. Shout out, thanks Josh for letting me win one, okay? I know, I probably didn't, but you felt bad finally, you just let me have it. So anyways, here for the power of veto. It was a very tough decision. Everybody in my DMs, very tough decision, but I am electing not to use the power of veto, okay? It's just a lot of pressure. I can't handle it. You know, the cattle and the dogs, they out here barking and yelling, and then y'all got me yelling in the DMs, okay? So, sorry if I hurt any folks' feelings, but that's just how it be. All right? Good luck to y'all in the eviction tonight.
I super sadly vote to evict Matt.
All right, this is Cowboy Marston officially voting out Daniel. It's tough out here, okay? So, thank you.
I vote to evict Matt.
I vote to evict Matt.
I'm voting to evict Daniel. Sorry, bud.
I vote to evict Daniel. I'm sorry.
I vote to evict Daniel.
I'm so sorry, but I vote to evict Matt. Sorry, bud.
I vote to evict Matt.
Hey, Josh, I vote to evict Matt.
I vote to evict Daniel. Sorry.
All right, guys, the votes are in. Once I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have just a few minutes to say his goodbyes, walk out the front door, and, I don't know, join the viewing party, I guess. I don't know, do whatever you want. By a vote of 7-6. Daniel, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
I'm sorry, I'm really not an evil person. I'm really nice.
Jake, PHO, and Rachel look so fucking stupid. Again. They look so stupid. Again. I tried to tell them, I even told them that they were, oh my God. So stupid. Oh my God, I love it. And in the surprise of the century, me and Ryan Cowboy Marston did that. We did that. I laid it out. I told him I wanted to work with him. He flipped his vote to vote out DK. DK, I'm sorry. Like, I really thought you were going to pull that one off. I don't know why people wanted to keep you. If you're watching this back later, I don't know what in the hell they were thinking, wanting to keep you. But I'm sorry. Alex, again, couldn't let you have your way, my friend. I love you to death, but no, you're not getting your way in this game. I'm sorry. And looks like you pissed a couple people off this round, so you might want to watch your back. Sorry.
What's up, BBH viewing party? First of all, let me comment on me being saved. Crazy. The people who I wanted to work with pretty much voted against me to evict me, and the people who I didn't really consider working with voted to save me. Obviously, there's more than one load with that. I'm not just going to be stupid and just side with one side over the other. I have allies in both sides, so we'll see how this goes. Now, with the HOH challenge, I actually did it. I did it. What? So, here I made a tower. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 4 stories of goodness. Let's try it here. Ooh. I actually did this twice. I did it one time and I misheard some of the rules. Apparently each row had to have at least 3 standing cards. And so I did it first and my last row only had 2 standing cards. So I just did it in case, and I did it in a faster time anyways. So hopefully I get HOH. And if not, at least I did it. And hopefully I will not get nominated. I feel like I'm communicating more with Ryan and Sarah because I don't know who to trust at this point. Interesting though, I did say that I wanted to put up Ryan on the block, but now I really want to work with him. I feel like he's one of my other choices at this point. So here I go. Wish me luck, y'all. Mwah. Yeah, and it's also like 1:30 a.m. in the morning. I wanted to get this done before work. So, got it done. Hopefully it wins. Woo, 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 hey.
Oh my gosh, today was so stressful. Obviously, laying low in this game is not in the cards for me. It's every week. Well, actually, the easiest week easiest vote, honestly, was my vote. I should have been the most stressed when I was on the block, but the other 2 votes since the house merged have been so stressful, so much drama. Today, Daniel and Alex are on the block. So, should be a relatively easy vote. Daniel is a big threat, but Daniel's somebody that I had a good relationship with. Like, I love him as a person. I think he's awesome. And in the house, we've had like a good working relationship. Like, I can talk to him. He's somebody that I get like good vibes from or whatever. But everybody else in the house seemed to think that he was a big threat. So I thought it was going to be obvious that it was going to be him. Well, pretty quickly, people started coming and saying that they wanted to keep him. So Jenny and I both have a good relationship with him, so we thought that maybe he would, it would be better for him to stay. But honestly, the thing that ended up making me want to not keep him was Alex. Alex was stirring up so much drama. He was making up stuff, telling stuff to other people, and he was just like harassing. Like, he wouldn't I told him eventually, like, I'm gonna vote Daniel, and he just wouldn't drop it. He would just keep on and on and on. It drove me crazy. So he was pushing for Daniel to stay so much that the idea of doing anything to help make Alex stronger in the game just did not seem like a good idea. Whereas when I look at my other group, that's like Abby, Bradley, Shelby, me, Jenny, Mitchell, and Emma, those people seem solid. They've not done anything. Oh, I'm sorry, and Jason. They haven't done anything too crazy, and it just seemed like the better way to go. So, but during that time, of course, we had people going back and forth, people saying so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that, and it was just literally from like 1 o'clock until the vote ended. It was just constant in the DMs, like, you know, complete drama, complete chaos. We probably wouldn't have pulled it off without Ryan. He wanted to keep it a secret, but he said he was going to vote with us to get rid of Daniel. Not really sure why, but he ended up going that way with us, which saved us. So we really need to win that HOH tomorrow. Obviously, the like middle of the house, meaning Pietro, Jake, and Rachel, seem to be more with the other side, and we tried to get them to come over and vote with us, you know, just telling them that we had the majority, which we thought we had more of the majority than we actually did, but they were not interested. They said they were, but they still voted. Well, Pietro didn't. He said he had promised Daniel he was going to keep him, so he voted that way. But they obviously are in with that other side a little more than they're letting on. So one of the 7, I think 7 of us is how many that's left, definitely needs to win it. It's the House of Cards. I won the House of Cards competition in my season, so I'm just going to practice all night here and try to redo what I did last time, and hopefully I can.